Here's something fishy about ChatGPT. You ask a question, and it gives you an answer that sounds polished, confident, and complete. But when you read it, something feels off. Here, it's not exactly wrong, but it didn't give you what you wanted. The answer might be generic, or it answered a question you didn't actually ask. And that's the key idea here. Confidence does not equal correctness. Once you understand why this happens, the behavior starts to make sense. That's because ChatGPT doesn't know your exact intent before it responds. It's not pausing to ask, do I actually know what they mean? Instead, it completes patterns in language. When details such as context, specifics, or what you are really trying to do are missing, ChatGPT doesn't stop. It fills the gaps with what sounds most likely, based on everything it's seen before. Here's why the human in the loop still matters. When we're not sure, we deliberate and ask follow-up questions. We signal that uncertainty exists, so that the context is better understood. AI doesn't do this. It just keeps going. And because it's trained to produce fluent, natural-sounding language, the output feels authoritative. But fluent language is not the same as a validated answer. That's why ChatGPT sometimes gives responses that answer the wrong question, sound right but aren't useful, or are technically accurate but miss what you meant. It's not being deceptive. It's doing exactly what it was built to do. Continue the sentence. Here's a practical rule of thumb. If an answer sounds confident but feels generic or just plain wrong, assume something was missing. Then pause and add one clarifying line about what you actually want. ChatGPT isn't human, so it can't always tell when you're still deciding, or when a word you used has multiple meanings. It doesn't know what you know. So, if a ChatGPT answer sounds confident but doesn't quite feel right, that's just how the system works. It can't fill the gaps as efficiently as humans can. Once you see the pattern, the confidence stops being confusing, and AI becomes much easier to work with.